Hey, how's it going, guys, and welcome back to another Stock Kings YouTube video. And today we have another AMC update for you guys, and this is an update regarding my AMC video that came out on Sunday, which was titled "The DTCC is Exposing the Big Institutions." So we have a couple of updates to go over regarding that video. We also have the NSCC having a new proposed ruling that we do need to go over as well, and we'll be going over all of the key details regarding that to keep you guys up to date. And I just feel like everything is coming together with this as well. Now, we will have a lot of complicated information to go over in this video, but I will be doing my best to simplify this and breaking this down for you guys so you can better understand what is going on. There will be a lot of information to go over as well, so make sure you watch the entire video to completely understand what is going on with AMC. But before we do get into any of that information, if you guys enjoy this content, go ahead and drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel for more stock, investing, and trading news. Also, turn on post notifications so you know whenever we do come out with new videos. I have my totally free to use Discord server linked down below if you guys are interested in joining a community all about trading, investing, and stocks. So go ahead, use my link down below if you're interested in joining that community. I also have my Webull link down below where if you sign up, put in $100, you can get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,800, guys, and I get some free stocks with that as well. So if you want to support this channel along with getting some free money for yourselves, go ahead, use that link down below. But with that being said, let's get right into this video. Okay, guys, we are here on TradingView on AMC on the daily chart, and I want to go over some of the recent price action just to kind of show you guys where AMC has been headed. So obviously on Monday, when we called out that catalyst happening, we did get about a 13% increase in share price, and we came up to test this resistance that we had at 1157. Now on yesterday, Tuesday, we did actually break this resistance, coming up and wicking to the top at around 1219, 1220, and then we did reject out of this area, coming back down below our resistance at 1157, closing the day at 1146. However, in the pre-market, we are looking to open at around 1153, and hopefully we can get a retest of this resistance here at 1157, get a cross above this to fill this empty wick here that we got yesterday. Now, we talk a lot about on this channel that empty wicks can be like breadcrumb trails for price to follow, so hopefully we can get on this daily chart today on Wednesday that this will come up, break above that resistance, and fill this wick, and hopefully we can get some sticks in that $12 range. That is what I would love to see from the share price of AMC moving forward. But coming back over here, we can go to Matt Core's Twitter account to get some more news on AMC. So he says the short interest is at 23.89%, which has been increasing and is another record, guys. So that is very big for AMC, that short interest is increasing. We also have the utilization at 100%, and what the utilization is basically the amount of shares that are lent out compared to the amount of shares that can be lent out by these big institutions, and that is at 100%. You know, hypothetically, in my opinion, there is some naked shorting still happening, and all this information comes via Ortex, which is supposed to be the most reliable source of information on all of this. And of course, you know, with it being, you know, a reliable source, I do recommend that you guys do not, you know, solely rely on this number from Ortex. I do recommend that you kind of shop around, look at some other sites like Fintel, and see what they have as a short interest or a utilization, because these data sources are all different. They, you know, look at different areas, different brokers to get the short interest. So I recommend that you just kind of look at the trends instead of specific numbers from these sites. But again, that is just my opinion. Alright, guys, let's get right into the meat of this video. So if we come over here, we can see on this Reddit post, we can get some more information on that new ruling for the NSCC. However, I have been getting a lot of stick from talking directly from these Reddit posts, but in my opinion, there is a lot of really good due diligence done on Reddit. And of course, with anything we do discuss on this channel, you should be doing your own due diligence before making any investing decisions with your own capital. But with that being said, this is a really good due diligence done on this new rule filing from the NSCC that will help you guys better understand exactly what is going on. So this is titled New Rule Filing NSCC Increased the Minimum Required Fund Deposit for Each Member. Now scrolling down a little bit further, we can go directly from the filing, which says The required fund deposit serves as each member's margin. The objective of a member's required fund deposit is to mitigate potential losses to NSCC associated with liquidation of the member's portfolio in the event NSCC ceases to act for that member. And what the NSCC is basically it's a subsidiary of the Dtcc, and it does a lot of like risk management and stuff like that with its members. So coming down here, we can also see Ape Speak. This is the money you must have in your account at any time to remain a NSCC member. Hedge funds are NSCC members, and there are about 3,400 members of the NSCC. Now, what they are trying to do here is, if we scroll down a little bit further, we can see the NSCC wants to raise the margin requirements for all members from that measly 10K to 250,000 for every single member, every single financial firm that trades securities. Now, what this means is that the NSCC believes that there could be a lot of defaults coming and that these big institutions are over leveraged, like we discussed in my last AMC video on Sunday. Now, if we come down here a little bit further, we can also see during the impact study period, 29 members fell below the 99% confidence target. And this 29 members may not seem like a lot compared to the whole of 3,400, but if you think about how influential the Archegos collapse was, these 29 members, if they do default or collapse, this could have a devastating impact on the overall market. So to summarize what is kind of going on here, the NSCC is seeing what is going on in the overall markets, and they are noticing that these big institutions are massively over leveraged. So what they are doing is they are raising the margin requirements from 10,000 to 250,000 to kind of, manage the risk on the future losses from a lot of these big institutions that are so over leveraged in case they do default. And we have seen things like this happen in the past. So if we come over here, we can see Wall Street losses on Archegos just topped 10 billion. And what kind of happened with this Archegos situation is that they were able to use the same collateral and shop it around to different banks to get, larger and larger loans. So basically what they were doing is they were using the collateral from one bank loan and then using it at a different bank to get more and more bank loans, and they were able to leverage themselves about 20 to 25 times. So obviously that was a very, very bad situation, and when they did default, Wall Street lost a lot of money. So what the NSCC is trying to do is prevent similar situations like Archegos from happening again. So now coming back over here to this Reddit post, we have discussed up so far that a lot of these regulatory bodies have been betting that these big institutions are over leveraged, they might default, as well as call margins very, very soon. Now if we come over here, we can see that there have been a lot of netting accounts being activated. So we see JP Morgan on May 3rd, 2021, opening 3 different accounts. Now coming over here, we can see that JP Morgan also on March 31st opened up 14 new accounts, bringing them to a total of 17 new netting accounts. And what these netting accounts do is it allows these big institutions to pile up all of the different defaults and losses that they could occur and basically try to figure out a way to mitigate all of these losses. And now that all of these big institutions are activating these netting accounts like JP Morgan and a couple of these other big banks, this suggests to me that there will be large defaults in the mortgage-backed security division. Now you may be wondering to yourself, why mortgage-backed securities? And this is the reason. When we saw Archegos take a turn for the worst, their fund was completely demolished, and this affected a lot of the stocks that they were holding. Now, if any of these big institutions like at JP Morgan have mortgage-backed security divisions that are over leveraged, we could see them have to either sell off some of the positions or cover some of their short positions to get some of that money back. And that is how exactly it will be affecting AMC if they have to cover their shorts on AMC. Now with this, we also have coming over here this capped contingency liquidity facility test this week coming up for these netting members. Coming down a little bit lower here, we can see that the part 1 of the test already took place on Monday, April 26th, and this is where we kind of got our catalyst on Monday from. And now we have part 2 of the test conducted for the rest of the week. We'll have to be waiting for the test results of this, either coming up either the beginning of the next week or the week after that. So this is something that we will also have to be looking forward to, as well as this stress test will be conducted on the netting members, testing if they can really, have the capital ready in case something does happen. So this will be very key as well moving forward. But with all of that being said, this is all of the information that I have for you guys today on AMC. If you guys enjoyed this content along with finding some value in it, go ahead, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel for more stock trading and investing content. Also turn on post notifications so you know whenever we do come out with new videos. I have my Discord along with my Webull link down below if you'd be interested in either of those. But as always, guys, I hope you have an excellent day, get some gains in the market, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.